Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first edition of the actual NoPop podcast. And today we're talking about SmackDown, May 2nd in Des Moines, Iowa. Bit of a mixed bag, wouldn't you agree, Bev? Bit of a slog to get through.
It always is. SmackDown does not need to be 3 hours. Let's just say that.
No, absolutely not. And compared to Raw as well, it just misses sometimes. But if you enjoyed this episode of our podcast, you like us talking at length about every show, then stick around because we're doing this weekly for both Raw and SmackDown and maybe even the PLEs, as well as our regular content on our YouTube channel and clips on TikTok. Thank you very much. But let's get into it. So, we came in today with absolutely no excitement for SmackDown for some reason. I don't know. I can just feel it in me. You know what I mean?
It was? I went to bed and before I went to bed, I watched an episode of NXT.
And that did it.
That shit's so fire. Joe Hendry was there.
Oh, was he?
There was some LFG people there.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we were watching LFG as well. That shit is fire. So the SmackDown Open's done it, as always. Bit of chaos backstage. Damian Priest is beefing with Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu. And, LA Knight walks past, goes straight to the ring, gets in a bit of a promo battle with Damian Priest. And I feel like SmackDown's got a bit of an issue where every top star at the minute is fighting for the US title.
I don't really understand that.
I don't either.
I don't care for babyface versus babyface, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what is this rivalry, Damian Priest and LA Knight? Like, what was it about? Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember. I remember. So, to be fair, it was a good face-to-face. Damian's definitely getting better on the mic. LA Knight's just always been good.
The brother's 50.
He's had time.
The brother's 50. He's been around, dude. He better be good on the mic.
But LA Knight's always been fire on the mic. So LA Knight...
He couldn't get out for me tonight, though.
What, Damian?
LA Knight.
LA Knight, no.
Nah.
Your loins weren't tingling then.
My loins were not tingling.
No, absolutely not. LA Knight saying about how Damian and himself don't have a problem. He just wants his title back. And that's kind of what LA Knight does these days. All he does is talk about wanting his damn title back. And, I mean, how many times, how many United States championships is he going to win before it's enough, Like, what else?
I think he's had, 2 reigns?
So he beat Logan Paul at SummerSlam.
Yeah. And then he might have had one before that.
Dropped it to Shinsuke.
Yeah, and then got it back.
No, because SummerSlam was his first ever title
Okay,
reign.
so he's a 2-time.
2-time.
And what's he going for?
3-time.
He's going for the 3-peat.
Till he gets to the 5-time. I don't know. So Damian they're both just making jabs at each other about how you lost at Mania. No, you lost at Mania. You lost your title at Mania. And then they have a bit of an issue, don't they? And they have their match right then and there. They send the referee out.
By the way, I fucking hate this spot, dude. It happens every week where they're just like, Nick comes out. Nick didn't come out this time.
Not this. He did later on, though, didn't
But
he?
you know what I mean? When it's so clearly just trying to work the crowd, it's like, you want a match?
You want a match?
Send the ref.
Yeah.
We'll do it right now.
Yeah.
No one asked for this. No one cares, dude.
I know.
Did you care?
No, not at all.
Oh, my loins were not tingling.
It's weekly, innit? We say this like SmackDown can't be fucking Mania every week, but we're not asking for that. Maybe we watch too much wrestling to the point when we can say, oh, they're going to come out and it'll be a tag team match or whatever. We called that later on. It's so easy, but it is the same every week. I feel like it's just better on Raw, innit? Adam Pearce isn't doing that shit all the time.
Also, this is LA Knight's ceiling, do you think? Because he can't go for
Yeah.
He's on SmackDown. He can't go
really
for that
is a
title.
shame. Well...
Oh, he's behind. I mean, there's John Cena, Cody Rhodes,
Randy Orton.
CM Punk.
Yeah.
Like, they're going for the title before LA Knight. He could... Jey Uso's making that heavyweight championship look terrible. Maybe he could go for a heavyweight championship. But
then he'd need to be on Raw. And by the way, LA Knight with the IC title doesn't look right. No. It's US title. When I think of the belt, I think of him. But I don't know what his ceiling is. Damian's ceiling's more than that. He's been a world champion already. He's had the World Heavyweight Championship. But LA Knight, he could do it. He could have a World Heavyweight Championship. If fucking Jey Uso can.
Could you imagine that? World Heavyweight Champion, Jey Uso. On WWE Championship, Damian Priest. Oof.
That's a terrible...
The ratings are going down.
The ratings
no
are
one watched
down.
that, dude.
And this belt's going to be wrapped up with John Cena for the rest of the year at least. And if not John Cena, if he loses it early, it'll be Randy Orton or Cody Rhodes. Like, I don't know. LA Knight's just at the back of a long queue. SmackDown's just really weird, isn't it? Like, if you've got the face of the company on the brand, he's always going to be champion, isn't he?
No.
But who knows? We could be wrong. One night, LA Knight will come out, cut a promo on Cody or something. Then it changes, doesn't it? It all changes. Even if he doesn't beat Cody for the championship, if he, down the line, him just having the match can elevate him.
He's getting too old, bro.
He is getting too old. And so
he's
is
pushing
Damien.
50.
Yeah, they all are.
50.
So these two old men, Damien and LA Knight, have a bit of a beef. And they want the match right now. And they do. What did you think of the match, Bev?
Fuck, dude. What did I think of it?
It wasn't
bad. I think it was a serviceable match, but like, dude, when you watch wrestling all the time, it's like, fuck, man.
I know.
Jesus Christ. I mean, I like Damien Priest's clothesline. That's nice.
Yeah.
LA Knight's neck breaker.
It hit a nice broken
There's
arrow.
some nice spots, but it's just like, what was the point? And the worst thing is when you know there's going to be an interference. Because, that you can't have LA Knight lose, you can't have Damien Priest lose. It's just so jarring when you know the outcome and the match is still going. It's like, come on, guys,
Let's just do
it's
it.
a 3-hour show, please.
But I feel like we're being them wrestling fans that
We
are like,
are.
what's the point if we know who's going to win? You can still enjoy the
that.
match.
I hate that.
We've been in this situation before, and we still enjoy the match when we know who's going to win.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. So yeah, Bev's absolutely right. There was an interference. Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa come out, and they just beat the shit out of everyone. No Drew when Damien is his up. And LA Knight is also kind of his up, and no Drew. Getting some well-deserved rest. I don't know. I don't know where this is going.
I mean, our number one contender.
Yes.
Doesn't matter.
And I tell you what, because the segment isn't listed here, I will talk about it now. All this mess between these men sets up a match at Backlash. It's going to be a fatal four-way. Jacob Fatu, LA Knight, Damian Priest, and Drew McIntyre will face each other at Backlash for the United States Championship. Jesus Christ, dude. I mean, this is the United States. This is the mid-card title division, bro. And 3 of these guys could be WWE champion. And the bullshit is, dude, Drew won a number one contendership match, and he's still having to share. He's going to be pissed off about that when he comes back. Next week.
I mean, I don't, dude.
And he's absolutely right.
It's been 2 years. I can't stand the way Drew McIntyre's been booked, dude. It is so jarring. I think he might be a sadist, and behind the scenes, like, hey guys,
love the beard.
Can you just fuck my shit up?
You fuck my shit up.
You know what I mean?
One thing I will say as well, Raw feels like the land of opportunity because anyone can win the World Heavyweight Championship.
Anyone. If Jey Uso can do it,
anyone can
so
do
can
it.
you, Pete.
I won't go that far. I am the finger fucking champion. The WWE title will forever be wrapped up because at the end of the day, that's the one that they take to the press conferences. That's the one with the massive WWE logo on it. So it really can only be Cody. Heavy hitters. It can really only be.
There's a prestige to it.
There is.
And there is to the heavyweight championship, but
less
man,
so.
It's getting worse. It's getting worse with time.
But anyone can win it though. They just need to pick the right people. Let's see, man. Jay can have a good run. I mean, he's taken on Logan straight away.
Yeah.
Backlash isn't that far away. So, that's about it for that match. Ends in a no contest. Nobody wins that, and the Backlash match gets set up. And then we have Fraxium versus Pretty Deadly, and then all of a sudden, us shitting on SmackDown, it's eased a bit because we love Fraxium, we love Pretty Deadly, and they showed out. Really enjoyed this match.
Oh yeah, very very much. Dude, it's Fraxium.
It is Fraxium.
Can you complain? You complain? And let's talk about that. What was it?
I know what you're gonna say.
I have no clue what it's called. The backflip or whatever.
Oh, the backflip. Oh yeah. So basically, there's a backstage segment between Pretty Deadly and Fraxium. Pretty Deadly giving them shit as the new tag team on campus, saying that, you guys, are you even that good? You never faced us. Nathan Fraser tells Pretty Deadly, be careful what you wish for, and they laugh at him. And then halfway through the match, they beat the fuck out of him. Nathan Fraser hits a beautiful backflip onto, I believe it was, I can't remember which one was blue. Was it the blonde one?
Yeah, it was the one.
It was Elton Prince. Hits a backflip onto him. And I feel like, from what we saw, just really hammers his elbow into his face, and he is bleeding.
Yeah, he had medical attention.
He did have medical attention on the outside, yeah. So much so that the ref, he didn't kick out.
He did not kick out, bro.
And the ref
just stops it. I
know.
Just count the pin. It's a Friday Night SmackDown match. Just count the pin if they're not going to kick out.
Fraxium win anyway.
They're going to win anyway.
It's like, no, we got to get our spots in. The one thing from the Vince era that I loved that maybe should still be about is the refs count it as a shoot. That way, they protect it. Because if you're going to be, he was supposed to kick out, and the refs do that thing where they sort of throw the hand underneath themselves, like kick out.
He kicked out. No, he didn't.
Even though we can all see that he didn't. And a bit of the energy was zapped from the match after that. The fans could tell. And then we had another ref spot when there was a count on one of the Pretty Deadly members, and the ref counts 3, and then the kick out happens. You can hear her say 1, 2, 3. No pop from the crowd. Yeah, shout out. No bell rang, but the ref audibly counts to 3. And
she hits the mat as well. So
and she hits the mat as well.
It's just crazy. Like, you telling me you fucked up the first spot when you should have just counted, and then you weren't willing to count the first time, but you're willing to count the second time?
I don't get it.
Jesus Christ.
Like, she must know that's not the finish either.
Yeah.
Right, but this time she's like, I fucked the last one up, I'll count the 3.
And you could see she looked rattled, bro.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, and it's there's a bit of blame on everyone, isn't there? Obviously, Kit Wilson or Elton Prince, they should have kicked out.
They also wasn't expecting to get a new mouth hole.
Yeah, he did. He's got 2 mouths tonight. Yeah, pretty good match, and the finish was fantastic. Spanish fly into a Phoenix Splash is fucking nutty.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's their finisher.
When are they going to do the other finisher? You know, the one
where they sweep the leg. Yeah, that's fire. Yeah, that is really nice.
You go low, I go high.
Yeah, dude, they've got 2 amazing tag team finishers. So yeah, Axiom hits the Spanish fly. Nathan Frazier hits the Phoenix Splash. 1, 2, 3. Fraxium on a tear on SmackDown. That's 2 tag teams that they've beaten down.
Goddamn right.
Los Garza last week, Pretty Deadly this week. Who next? I feel like the final boss of this little run for Fraxium is MCMG. That shit is going to melt your brain.
I don't know if they could be MCMG.
2 bodies, 1 mind. Dude, it's 4 bodies, 2 minds between both the tag teams. And that's just going to be absolutely incredible. Do you think they're going to pick up the belts off Street Profits, who are also having a very good run at the minute?
Not right now.
Not right now.
They're going to need some time down.
Tell you what.
They just need time to work. Number 1 contenders match, couple of months.
Yes, yeah. You can really drag it out. And even do it on PLE. I feel like that's what we're missing. We're missing tag team matches, good tag team matches off of PLEs, not War Raiders versus fucking New Day. On Mania. I know, this is SmackDown.
God, let's not talk about those Raw.
No, of course not. But yeah, I feel like it's imminent for Fraxium. But if Street Profits run over, they get the first shot, Street Profits win, they're cementing a really good title reign. And they did it after the TLC match as well, because that was incredible.
Yeah.
They're having a really good reign at the minute. So, yeah, fantastic match. Enjoyed that. What do we get? What is that? Oh, yes. So, next up, more multi-superstar hijinks. Nia Jax returns and cuts a promo in the ring. We miss her, so we've missed her. We haven't we?
I love a bit of Nia Jax.
Me too, dude. She was on a really good run last year. She comes out, says, you guys have missed me too, getting booed out the building. And then Tiffany Stratton comes down to the ring. They have a face-off. Tiffany says, I'm not the same Tiffany that you bullied and pushed around. Nia, if you're listening, she is. You can do this. And then Naomi comes out, proceed with caution.
New theme song.
New theme song as well. She obviously debuted that with the new gear. I don't know it. We didn't know who it was.
Yeah, no.
Could have been anyone. No, Naomi comes out and she makes a very good point that, when Nia Jax and Tiffany were running around together, it was Tiffany that was costing Naomi match after match after match. And also what I'd like to add is Naomi versus Nia Jax was some of our favorite matches from last year. Genuinely. They were fantastic.
They were. And I was like, okay, maybe this could cook then. But it's like, it's not Nia versus Naomi. It's them tagging.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, and we'll get to that. That's the main event. Obviously, there's a vacant slot after LA Knight and Damien threw.
By the way, I feel like SmackDown's blueprint is always the same. The main event gets decided.
Yeah, middle of the match.
It's like, fuck.
And it's always a tag team.
You didn't have a predetermined main event.
No.
It's just, please, let's know.
And it's always like Cody versus the fucking Bloodline or some shit.
Some shit match that no one wants to watch.
I mean, Solo Sikoa's main event
it
material.
Happens when it's a 3-hour show. That's it. It's whenever it's a 3-hour show and they need to fill spots.
I don't know what they could do to improve. I'll tell you what they could do, because we're about to talk about it. Aleister Black defeats The Miz in his first match back in 5 years. Fire. Aleister Black looks so good, dude. His strikes, Muay Thai, as Wade Barrett would say. He was incredible. He hits the Black Mass on The Miz, slumps him again for the second week in a row. And obviously you've got Carmelo with his Dre chain on, trying to do his best to interfere. I'm really loving this partnership, Miz and Melo, but it's not doing much for The Miz at the minute. Obviously, The Miz saved Melo during the Battle Royal.
No, I don't think The Miz cares too much. He's a 20-year veteran.
Yeah, he just wants to help Melo.
Grand Slam champion. He's okay with just being here every week.
Yeah.
But now Melo, on the other hand, come on. I don't want him to fight Aleister Black. I don't know if he could win. They
do have a stare down, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Miz looked really good.
The Miz did look really good as well. Doing some, I mean, he slumped him over the apron at one point, pulled him down over the apron. I said it was going to be a 3-minute match. I really thought they were going to let Aleister Black just walk all over The Miz, and they didn't, which I love, because I love The Miz. And it was a very good match, contested between two men, and Aleister Black comes out on top.
Very different style of wrestling, isn't it?
It is very different.
Striking heavy. What's that sweep kick that Aleister Black does?
That's
really nice.
Yeah.
And the Miz looks like a mixed martial artist himself out there.
He does. It's a really good point you made. It is a very different style of wrestling. WWE, fans, we really just watch WWE, but fans that watch other companies will be able to tell you what a WWE style match is. And I don't think this was that. I really don't think this was that. I think it was something different. We were saying about Aleister Black's entrance. Is he going to do this every week?
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. Boy, him just slowly elevating up. And
we said, God forbid he ever has to run in and save anyone, dude, because he's going to be there for ages. I mean, shit, dude. They got candles and everything lit up for him every week. Obviously new talent. They want to do a nice little presentation for him.
And I saw the fan camera. He walks in and lies down. It's like,
oh,
he
what,
doesn't
to
even
rise
get
up?
rolled in. Come on, someone's got rolled in.
That's ridiculous, dude. But yeah, he looked good. Very happy. But this is, as we spoke about in the intro, he's come in. What title do you think he's going to go for? The fucking US title.
What, you think he's going for? Yeah.
What else can he go for? There's nothing else to go for on SmackDown. It really is like...
He's just coming in to fuck shit up.
He is. SmackDown is the US title card. There's the world title. That's it. When you've got people like Drew McIntyre and Damian feuding for it, it really does make it look good. But I don't know. Yeah, people need to get in feuds for the next couple of months just to get John Cena out of the way, because they can't have everyone being like, I want the US title. Come on. It doesn't make sense. They should want the WWE title, but you can't, obviously the characters can't come out and say that because it's busy with fucking John. Next up, we have a bit of redemption for Zelina Vega after she takes on Piper Niven. Obviously, last time these two met, it was an absolute shit show. God, we hated that match. And they thought they'd run it back. So obviously, we didn't have a lot of faith in the match. But what did you think?
It wasn't terrible.
Better than the first time.
So, yeah, better than the first time, but I can't get behind it. No. Nick threw this match together just for what? Dude, Nick's a piece of shit.
He is.
We all know Nick. I will live to piss on Nick's grave.
I don't think it's on our channel much how much you hate Nick, but you wanna train to become a wrestler.
Well, I'm gonna 1v1 him. Yeah, I will go 1-on-1 with Nick Aldris.
What's your aim? Like Mania 48 or something?
Mania 56. maybe when he gets up there. Let's
wheel him out the home.
Old and frail by then.
Got him in a Kimura. Snatch his arm off. Well,
hopefully his juice runs out by then.
Yeah.
Dude, holy.
Boss baby, he's coming for you. He's coming for you. Yes. So definitely better than the first match they had. God, can I just say, I hate them fighting in suits. It's so fucking stupid. It feels like straight out of the 80s. I know they're a secret service, but why not wear the suit backstage and then wear like combat shit if you're a secret agent gimmick? It's fighting in a full... I'm looking at the fucking image. She kept the button on. She literally buttons a blazer up like it's school dress code, all black. She's got knee pads on. It looks terrible. And another thing I'm saying, struggling to get behind Zelina as champ at the minute, right?
Facts.
It's
dude.
new.
I honestly, I can't get behind Zelina just because you know what it is. She's so small, dude. She's not an intimidating force.
No.
It's like sometimes when she beats Piper Niven, I'm just like, yeah, right.
Yeah, come on.
Because Piper can fucking go, dude. We know Piper can go.
Never forget that match with Bianca.
Also, the whole Secret Harvest thing, the whole gimmick, you know, it's like kind of goofy. But when Chelsea does it, I'm like, oh, this is great. And then I see like Alba Fire and Piper do it. I'm like, these fucking idiots.
Yeah,
I don't know how I feel about that. It's just Chelsea is actually such a main attraction. She really, I mean, she's gonna get over.
And it's
she'll be the women's champion soon.
Zelina.
No, Chelsea.
Oh, Chelsea. Yeah, Chelsea. Absolutely. She can graduate. And yeah, I mean, the Secret Harvest now, I thought it'd end when she drops the title, but they're still walking around protecting her. From what? No one wants her anymore, dude. She's got nothing to give.
Her in the funeral outfit was fucking
That was hilarious. Yeah, we love Chelsea Green here, as do the fans, dude. The fans love Chelsea Green.
She gets a massive pop
every time
she comes out. Oh, she just goes. She can fucking go in a
She
ring
can.
as well.
And I love how Nick said, Chelsea said, "You're not even from here." And Nick says, "Neither are you, or you." None of them were American, dude. You got 2 Scots and a Canadian all fighting for the women's US
What's
title.
Nick? Where's Nick from?
England.
Is he?
Yeah. Come on. You hear his voice.
Oh, God.
You want a match. You want a match.
I fucking hate that guy.
I know you do. But yeah, definitely a little bit better. The finish of the match, Chelsea Green on the apron trying to distract Zelina. The ref tells Zelina to get out of the way. And Piper Niven bodies Chelsea Green, as I've seen that spot a million times. I mean, Christ.
She keeps winning with the championship and then rolls out the ring and like
immediately,
it's like, come on, that makes you look weak.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be standing tall in the ring.
But dude, she can't go stand in Piper Niven's face. Dude, she'd like squish her, dude. She would body her. But yeah, it really is the end of it. And yeah, Zelina rolls Piper up for the 3 count, gets away with it again. And I don't know, man, who they want to put her against. I mean, Michin is out the picture for the title. She wants the tag team titles off Liv.
You make a great point. Who are like some mid-card women that could win this title?
I think all of them were there.
That's it? No, you think it's just them 4?
Who else?
I'm trying to think of someone.
Everyone else is fighting, rightfully so as well. Nia, Naomi, Jade are all going for the
main eventers.
Rightfully so. But the mid-card, I mean, damn, bro. B-Fab, Michin, they're a tag team.
Oof.
Liv and Raquel, they're a tag team. We need some NXT call-ups.
Maybe we need some. Yeah, I was gonna say NXT call-ups.
Yeah, I could feel it coming. We need NXT call-ups now because there's so many women on the Jada Parker. Imagine Jada Parker with the US title. That would go hard.
That would go.
Kalani Jordan, any of them. We need someone.
Anyone else.
We need blood out here because it's getting desperate. SmackDown really does feel like a fucking wasteland sometimes. And then you get reminded who's on the card because Randy Orton comes out. Huge pop, obviously. Des Moines, by the way, we're a fantastic crowd tonight for a lot of the show.
The more.
The more I say it, the less I like it. Randy comes out, cuts another promo. I don't know where he's going with the whole John Cena doesn't want kids stuff.
Yeah, I don't really get that either.
I mean, he's got him. He doesn't have kids, so I guess point for Randy.
You don't have kids.
You don't haha.
You don't know in your wife.
I mean, if John Cena's infertile, it just makes it sad, doesn't it?
He might be.
So he comes out and makes a great point, saying about how John Cena raised all of your... Well, he doesn't say that. He's saying, John said he raises all of your kids. All you've done is raise the price of your merch, which I don't know if John's there making the call on that, but you cooked him.
Also, I don't know why you'd say something like that when I bet you Randy Orton's merch.
Yeah, your merch ain't cheap, son.
You know,
Jesus.
You're all part of the same product.
You are.
The tickets are rising. The merchandise expensive. Like, that's just weak. I think
it is.
It sounds good, but
he did cut one hell of a promo.
It's not John raising the price, dude.
No.
I bet you his is raised the same.
Yeah.
It's like the pot calling the kettle black.
Yeah, it is. It really is. And Randy comes out here, and I feel like this promo stems from the footage that went online this week of Mania weekend.
Oh, yeah.
The fans bump into him in a lobby, and they're talking to him, and they tell him how much the ticket prices were, and Randy's like, Jesus, really? Like, he can't believe it.
30 grand?
And he was, yeah,
we are never making it.
We're never making it unless you like and subscribe and watch all the... If you watch this video all the way to the end, we might be able to go to Mania in 10 years. Thanks very much. But
15 years.
Yeah, 15 years. Give us time. yeah, Randy, that footage it makes him feel like one of the people, you know? And obviously everyone loves Randy, but him coming out there and talking shit about John's merch prices, yeah. And then he gets to the meat of the promo where he says, I'm going to punk kick you so hard. He says that John Cena is just another legend that he vowed to put down so hard. The legend killer is Randy will always be the legend killer. And it doesn't matter that he's a legend now. I think Gunther said that in a promo against him. Randy, I don't know. Do you think he's going to kill the legend of John Cena?
Hopefully.
Probably
not. It's not like he's going to win out of fucking Fastlane, is he?
No.
Jesus Christ.
I can't wait to see what John says about this next week.
I really can wait.
You can wait.
I can wait.
Isn't it crazy,
John, every week John's promos are just the same weak shit, dude, that you don't want to hear. But no, that's the point. He was supposed to ruin wrestling. Fuck me. The point of this was to fucking have the title hold hostage.
Yeah.
Terrible promos, terrible matches. No, but that's what he wanted.
No.
And then the crowd's so wishy-washy. This whole thing's a fucking mess.
It is a mess.
Because they don't know to boo. You hear boos, you hear cheers. It's just terrible. He has ruined wrestling.
Yeah.
He has ruined wrestling. Well, that was the game plan. This is what...
The biggest...
Fuck off.
This is a whole side rant now. This is the biggest cope in wrestling. If you're watching this and you're this far in and you're one of the crowd that says, that main event was supposed to be shit, John Cena's doing exactly what he said. How is it good for business to sacrifice the main event of a WrestleMania just for a storyline? How is it good for business to put on a terrible match? I don't get it.
It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense. They treated that Mania like it was another episode of Raw, dude, because nothing's been finished off. It's despicable.
No, seriously, nothing has been
Nothing
finished
has
off.
been.
You could go one by one. Maybe AJ Styles and Logan Paul's finished, but that's about it.
Yeah, that's the only thing that got settled, man. Thank you for that. Damien and Drew are still going. Jade and Naomi are still going. Obviously, John and Cody are going to come back to it. I'm not really mad about that. I don't know. I don't know. Very annoying. And moving on anyway, because we could do an hour just talking about that. Rey Fenix versus Santos Escobar. Low-key, probably the match of the night. But it is so hard, and I know you feel the same way, Bev, because we spoke about it. It is so hard to care, get behind, give a shit about Santos Escobar. Sorry, it just is, dude. I don't know what his character is. I don't like his mic presence, his presence in the ring. He great in the ring, hitting knees and stuff. Awesome. But at the end of the day, it's just like the LWO on Raw. It's like, I don't care if your gimmick is like skin deep. And I don't know.
I mean, and I'll tell you what, he really impressed me with that match. He looked good.
He did.
And, you know, it was a good match. He didn't look crap. It's who gives a shit? It's Santo Escobar.
Gives a shit.
You know
Exactly
what I mean?
that.
It's like, fuck me. What does he do? He's always complaining at his tag teams.
He
They're
is,
better
yeah.
than him. They are both better in the ring than him.
And the Humberto's really, I feel like they're going to do something with him. They're constantly like holding the camera on him in every promo backstage, you know?
I think they're going to release him soon.
But Rey Fenix is just still so good, isn't he? It was always going to be good. Hitting some absolutely crazy moves in this, kicks and all sorts. There was a segment where Santos knees him in the head, slumps him. Rey Fenix drops down. Obviously, he's been kneed in the head. Kips up, hits him with a super kick, and they both collapse. Fantastic. Rey Fenix picks up the win. He just couldn't kick out of the offense that Rey Fenix gave him. And Santos ends up going backstage and...
like an abusive alcoholic.
Yeah, after a long, hard day at work, he comes back to shit-talk his family. And Andrade is back there. Another waste of talent.
There's another waste of space, dude.
Genuinely. The 7 Series with Melo is...
God, he is really good, but once again, who gives a shit?
Who gives a shit? And you can do it, bro. You can do it. You can take something that no one cares about and in one segment make everyone care. They did it with Jay and Gunther. We didn't care about that, but they did it. We cared about the characters, sure. Santos has still got a lot of work to do. But Andrade back there again, just saying that Santos has no honor, no respect, and he treats Los Garza like shit. What's the payoff? Are we getting a civil war between Los Garza? Dude, I don't give a shit, dude.
I don't think anyone gives a shit, dude.
They've been on a run recently in the tag team division, by the way. They've been a good
Yeah,
part.
they've looked good. Yeah.
They've been a good part of the fantastic SmackDown tag team division, and I wouldn't change it. But they're sowing seeds here with a storyline, but it's just the heart of it's Santos.
Yeah.
And his whole thing tonight, you saw him doing during the match. Ray Phoenix, join me, whatever. It should be me and you. We can run this place.
Join me. I can take you to the mid card, or even further down. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, bro.
Come on, Ray. You want to be speed champion? No.
I can give you that.
I can
and
give you
so much less. You know what I mean?
I just don't know.
He fucking sucks, dude.
What was it we're doing as well? Ray, you've got to make Santos look really strong. Okay, I hear you.
I hear you.
No, you've got to make Santos look really strong. How many fucking
How
times?
many fucking times?
Yeah, and they both look good in this match. So I guess you listened to the guys backstage. Made Santos look really strong.
Dude, wrestling isn't just about the matches, though. It's about the story and the people. It's like, man, when one of the people suck and the story's weak, it's like, ugh.
It's a bigger part than the
Dude,
matches,
I
bro.
started hurting near the end of this SmackDown because I was literally trying to stay awake. Bro.
It's you gotta have. It's like.
Bear in mind, it's 11 in the fucking morning right now.
I know. You gotta have both. If they put on a banger match, but we don't care about the wrestlers, I don't care. I care about the characters, but they put on a shit match like Mania, Cody and John, then I'm upset. There's a vital part to it. You've got to have both to coexist to have something really special. And like on Raw, CM Punk, Roman, Seth, they're doing it where I care about the characters and I care about the match. That's how you should do it. And then onto the main event. We can see the light at the end of the tunnel. We can go on and we can go enjoy our Saturday after this. We have Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill versus Naomi and Nia Jax. Obviously, none of these women like each other. This is a mismatch. Just chuck them all together as a tag team for the main event. And you see that in the match because neither team really coexists, especially Naomi and Nia Jax. I mean, there was a point when Tiffany was wailing on Naomi in the corner and Nia Jax just squished both of them anyway. Like, not giving a shit that her partner is in there, just trying to get some hurt to win the match. But ultimately, it is Jade Cargill who pins Nia Jax to win the match. In a match with the Tiffany Stratton, the WWE Women's Champion. Great for Jade, when you think. And she picks up the belt at the end of the match, and by God, did it look good on her.
It looked very
It looks so good on her.
I don't know. Tiffy's really got a lackluster reign right now.
Yeah, don't worry, it'll be over soon, hopefully.
I hope so.
They
But
don't need
she's
to...
not going to drop out of Fastlane, unfortunately.
A backlash.
Backlash.
Yeah. No, I don't think so. And what's the plan here with all these four women? They can't do another fatal four-way, can they? They've already got one of them. Oh, God, man. I don't know.
Well, there's a number one contender match next week on Friday.
Yeah, and you know what? It's not a prediction. It's a spoiler because someone's going to interfere in that, and then Nick Aldis will be forced to make it some kind of triple threat. Even remember the gauntlet matches?
Yeah.
A gauntlet match on Backlash would be fire. Do something like that. I don't know. Because then imagine a gauntlet match, Tiffany gets pinned, and it's like, we're going to have a new champion. Who's it going to be? Something like that. I don't know. So good to have Nia Jax back. Any thoughts on the match? What do you think?
It was okay.
It was okay.
It was okay. It's you know what? I'm sick of tag team main event matches.
Well, this is SmackDown, the home of
Fuck
tag team
me,
main event
dude.
matches.
It's like every main event's a tag team.
Where
match.
it's not even a real tag team as well. It's always
it's like a put together tag team.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins versus
Yeah.
the Bloodline solo.
Yeah,
it's like,
all the
come on.
time. And
Like why, dude? We have the tag team division on SmackDown is the best in the world right now.
Yeah.
Why aren't we actually having real tag team matches?
Because it's a way. Cody Rhodes versus anyone one-on-one feels like a main event now, especially now because he's been gone for a minute. So they can't do it.
It's to give the crowd, the people, what they want. I mean, they probably paid like their month's salary to be in those seats.
Yeah. Was it worth it?
Was it worth it? No.
You know what? I don't even blame the fans for cheering their lungs out or booing people.
This crowd was really good.
They were great, yeah, if you pay that much.
I mean, America's like 50 different countries, so you can't say American crowd's bad. You have to say the specific
This
state.
Des Moines, Iowa crowd were fire.
Yeah.
Well done. You really took... No, not even a watch chance tonight.
There was some bad crowds in some of those states, dude.
There was.
The wishy-washy, like...
It was Vegas, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think Vegas kind of sucked.
Oh, Vegas, fuck you, dude.
They
Sucked.
popped for Joe Henry, though.
They did pop for Joe Hendry. That was great.
We
But
believe.
We believe. Say his name.
Do you believe?
I believe in Joe Hendry, yeah. relatively. I'm a agnostic, but they were just booing Cody and cheering John, and then booing John and cheering like it sucked, dude.
You know what? I'm grateful this SmackDown didn't have John Cena.
Me too.
Why would anyone ever say that, dude?
I don't know. It's because of what they're doing to him. They're booking him terribly.
Holy shit, dude! The whole no music, no new music, the black
John Cena,
and even the little graphic that just says John Cena. It's so terrible.
I didn't think 17 would feel like this, but
this is what you wanted.
I will ruin wrestling. Well, SmackDown tried its best to ruin wrestling tonight, but they didn't. We enjoyed it very much. No, we didn't actually. It's just business as usual, isn't it? It just really is. Randy promo was good.
It's one of those weeks, isn't it?
It's just one of those days. Yeah. I think that's about it. Yeah. Thank you very much for joining us on the first ever NoPop actual podcast. Join us on Tuesday for Raw, where hopefully we'll get a bit of a better show. Thank you for listening.
NoPop.
Oh.